Welcome to Telford High Street for the final home game of the Telford Tigers for 2013. Last night, the Telford Tigers took an army of fans over to Peterborough, but unfortunately didn't quite get the result they were looking for.
We battled hard, but we had a blip in the second period. We lost 3 goals in about 4 minutes, and it really cost us. And we dug deep to try and win it in the third, but unfortunately we just couldn't make up the ground that it cost us.
So last time Swindon were in Telford, you lost by 3 goals. Feeling quite confident going into tonight's game?
Yeah, we're confident. We've got a different team to what played them last time, and we're ready to bounce back tonight after last night.
So this evening's game, it's the Swindon Wildcats versus the Telford Tigers. In their previous meetings, first meeting of the season, 5-1 to Swindon, then the next 2 games were 5-2. Can Telford shift momentum as they face the Wildcats here at Telford High Street? Danny Rose gets the pass off Pavlu, gives it back to him, and looks for Timo on the left wing. Curls back into his own end. It goes up to Danny Rose on the point. Rose makes a shot, takes a deflection save off to the boards. Batted down. Penalty. First penalty of the night against Swindon by the looks of it. Swindon's number 63 receives a 2-minute minor penalty for holding, timed at 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Take a trip to the park in, not the penalty bit. It's a Telford Tigers power play. And straight off the power play, it goes up to Cruiser on the blue line, who makes a shot and scores for a power play goal after just 4 seconds of the power play. That's what we like to see from number 26. Good hit in front of the board by Cruiser, but now Hoog makes a shot, and that's the first goal for the night for Swindon. Hoog, Cruiser made the play and took the body in front of the penalty bench, and then Hoog drives around the right wing, makes the shot and scores into the top right-hand corner for the Swindon Wildcats, levelling it up to 1 apiece. Timo on the far side, Swindon with the line change. And now Swindon all over the net. Smith's in front, gets a stick to it, good stick check, and that ends the first period. Now the goal was scored just on the buzzer. There's some querying. I was looking at the clock, whereas the net. Now the referee's going to have a word with the goal judge to clarify when it was. As the clock hit 0, I looked down and Boardman was pointing towards the net. Now, did the puck cross the line before or after the buzzer on that Swindon goal? Yeah, looks like the goal has been given. Swindon are celebrating. Having just spoken to the referee, the clear judgment was that the puck, the goal judge stated that the net was off, but he said he had a clear view of that stood on the line, so he was sure that the net was off. The net was on rather than off, so the goal stands. Plant on the right wing. Davis gets in front of the net. Lyle makes a stick save, and it was Watt that flicks it out to Hoog. Hoog tips it over, fakes it, makes a shot, picks up the rebound. Declan Ryan makes the save, goes across and covers the corner and makes a second pad save. Great work from Declan Ryan. Hoog got right through there from the pass from Watt. Ryan makes the first save. Hoog picked up the rebound and Ryan got his leg pad right into the corner post. Simmons. Ryan makes a save, so Declan Ryan already making 3 saves just a minute into the game, into the second period. Cruiser, quick shot and scores! Cruiser buys his time, waits and puts the second goal of the night past Stevie Lyle. Cruiser back on the clock. Cruiser takes a deflection, goes wide to the right of the post, kept in by Dan Scott. Goes deep. Timo, great play, drags it round Lyle, shoots it to the left side, and it just drifts off towards the side of the post and into the corner, but a great drive from that board in front of the net towards Stevie Lyle, and then just put it the other side of it. Mika walks it in, on the backhand, goes for the wraparound and puts it in the back of the net. Stevie Lyle follows the puck, Mika takes it right round the net and just puts it on the backhand to the empty net for goal 3 for the Telford Tigers. Telford's 3rd goal, an even-handed goal, scored by number 44, assisted by 10. Danny Rose, it was intercepted, Costal takes it off him, drives forward to Declan Ryan, who makes a great save into the body. The Swindon players were on their feet on the bench, and a penalty shot's being given. So the player hooked back off the play. He was the last man to get forward to the net, so the penalty shot was awarded. 26 skates up to the puck. Carries it forward, it's Costello. Carries it round and scores. Just puts it over Declan Ryan's right pad. Unfortunately, he went the right way, but he just tipped it up. And that's Swindon's third goal, evening it off. Plant battling with Hoog, and it's in neutral ice. Timo gets there, Plant's with him. He passes it through, but it just goes in front of Ricky Plant and into the corner. But Mika picks up the puck now. Mika's there. Plant's in the sort of high slot area, just at the top of the circles. Gets it through to Mika! And it was Mika that passed it through to Timo. Skates through, backhands into the top left-hand corner, putting goal number 4 on the clock for the Telford Tigers. Plant working the high slot, Mika down low, passing through to Timo on the backhand, up into the top left-hand corner past Stevie Lyle for goal number 4. Cruiser goes through, gives it to Mika, gives it forward to Plant, makes the shot into the Swindon body. The Swindon player dived to protect the netminder's spot. Dan Scott throws it in, Ricky Plant clears the blue line. And now Mackenzie is on the forecheck. Mika through to the back post to Timo and winds up for the first time shot. Timo makes that shot, coming with a pass from Mika to put goal number 5 on the clock. An awesome goal for Mika and Timo again. Hoog really forechecking hard for Swindon. So Danny Rose now carrying the puck out. 18 seconds left in this period. Timo passes on to Mika. He's on that back post. Mika looks to try and find Plant, goes up to the point. Danny Rose winds up, makes a shot. A few sticks around there. 3 seconds remaining. Cruiser sends it across, and that's cleared for the end of the period. Telford Tigers 5, Swindon Wildcats 3. Okay, here we go. Period 3. Telford on the power play. Still got 1 minute and 5 seconds of the man advantage. Swindon dump it down into the end zone. Swindon return to full strength. So back to even Stevens now, period 3. Hoog looked to pick up the play, but it bounces off the boards, goes to Declan Ryan. Salem. Smith. Costello into the shot, top left-hand corner. That was a great pass through. And Costello winds up for the big shot, puts it in the top left-hand corner for Swindon's 4th goal. Davis, great pass to Mackenzie. Salem's coming through the middle. The puck's there. Davis makes a shot. The save's made. He gets dumped by the defenseman Moore in front. Now, Salem keeps the pressure on. Mackenzie walks it in, makes the shot, and puts it to the left-hand side of Stevie Lyle's blocker. A power play goal. Salem and Mackenzie made the play. Mackenzie skates it in, shoots, blocker side. Now a skate forward now from Davis. Delays it to Mackenzie, pulls it inside, makes the shot and just puts it wide to the post. Good hands from Scott Mackenzie, well read from Dan Davis. Dan Scott, Hoog's right on top of him, takes the play off him, feeds it forward to Neil, and off the post and in. A great interception. It was Hoog that took the puck, passed it over to Nell, skates down, hits the post and goes in for the Swindon Wildcats. 6-5 the game. Cruiser. It plays the body beautifully and gets back and recovers on the puck. Off the board, Salem feeds it forward. Mackenzie's on the skate now. Swindon skate back hard. Mackenzie leans in, makes the shot. The rebound comes off, back to Mackenzie. He skates it up to the high slot. Great skate through from Dan Scott. Picks up the loose puck and fires it into the left-hand corner of the net. Great work from Mackenzie. Fantastic finish for Dan Scott, who skates up and fires the puck home. 7-5. Batted down by Costello. Shot and goal. So, 7-6 the scoreline. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. Davis reaches for it, and now Swindon on the counter-attack. 8, Smith comes through. Now to Watt, makes a shot, shoots over the bar. And now comes through, deflection from Declan Ryan. Big shot from the point. There's a reach round in front of the goal. Smith makes another attempt, puts it wide, and that's the end of the game. Swindon Wildcats 6, Telford Tigers 7 at the Telford Ice Rink, in a nail-biting end-to-end game of ice hockey. I think you'll agree.
I thought it was a game of tennis.
Yeah.
You know, 7-6 is a tennis score. I'm glad it ended when it ended. Because I think if we'd gone another 4 minutes, I think Swindon would have got one. And it's not because we weren't capable of scoring. I think it was the fact that we were a little bit naive and we made some terrible errors on the puck in our zone, some terrible errors, you know, decision making sometimes that have led to their goals. And I think we gave them 3 or 4 goals.
And Hoogs is not a shy guy getting in those turnovers, even on the short-handed.
No, they'll press and they'll press and they'll press, and obviously, ultimately, I think their pressing got us that 7th goal. You know, it allowed us to get a bit of ice up, bit of open ice to allow us to get that space. But you know, that's what they do. They cheat. They play offense. They've got the talent to score goals. But really, we shouldn't be conceding 6 goals. And I'm pretty angry about that with the guys.
On the other side of the coin, though, the firepower is definitely there now.
Well, yeah, it certainly is. You know, Ricky, Timo, and Mika. I think their line won us the game during the second period. I think it was the big difference. And Mika and Timo got a little bit of spark there, but don't underestimate what Rick brings to that line. You know, the power he's got on the puck, the strength he's got on the puck. He keeps the puck better than anybody in the league along those boards, and those 2 guys are feeding really well off him.
So that concludes tonight's ice hockey action. Next week, we'll see 2014 kick off with a road trip to Slough and then a home game here at the Telford Ice Rink against Basingstoke, which will see Joe Miller put on his Telford Tigers shirt for the first time against the team he's just left.